Let's get it really loud. Give it up for the wonderful Georgia Gorman.
If you've been affected by any of the issues raised in tonight's show, there is hotlines. So you guys go to UCC, right? Which one of you? You're going to UCC, okay. So I go to CIT. I have a genuine question for you. So do you feel like you are an objectively better person than me? Genuinely? No, you don't. Okay, because I went to college in comm last year, so I feel like I moved up in the world. Yeah, well, I'm in first year, right? I'm doing like graphic design, because I don't really want a job. I'm only going for the crack. I wasn't nervous about starting college though. What I was really nervous about was moving out and living by myself for the first time. And rightly so, because I'm shit at it, right? Listen to this. The first week I was moved out by myself, right? I lost my keys, I lost my phone, and I lost my will to live. So I'm trying to focus on the positives, you know. Does anyone like my skirt? I got it really. Yeah, I got it in pennies. I got it in pennies. I loved you like pennies. Fucking love pennies. Pennies are great, right? They did this thing now, right, where they changed the sizing. So in pennies, you're 2 sizes smaller than what you'd be in other shops, you know? So if somebody finally thinks I'm a 10. I'm delighted. Yeah, my sister's the pretty one. And she has a great personality. She has nothing to be that selfish bitch. You know, she kind of, like I'm not exaggerating when I say she's a pretty one either. Like every photo we take together looks like a celebrity meet and greet. And she'll be like, you know, oh no, we're both queens, no, you're beautiful too, whatever. And I'll be like, okay, you look like Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty, and I look like Ogre Princess Fiona from Shrek, so different queens. And she'll get like really sensitive when I make jokes about my weight as well, right? Like she'll try to convince me that we just have different body shapes, right? Have you heard this, that human women come in different shapes? Like there's hourglass figures and triangles or whatever. And I've told her, you know, okay, we do have different body shapes, right? Yours is shaped like this, and mine is shaped like this. So we're very different. We have the same shape, we just have different dimensions, you know? She volunteers with children on the weekends. Fucking saint, isn't she? And it's very strict, you know, when you're working with children now, there's lots of these rules and regulations and stuff, and she's great at it. But when I was a child, she did not give a fuck about my health or safety. You know, she just kicked me and pulled my hair all day without any regard for any welfare acts. And she's nice to the 6-year-old, right? The two-faced bitch. Aside from enjoying the physical abuse of my sister, when I was growing up I got bullied a lot, you know, like every fucking comedian here, but I also have bullying jokes, so yeah, I was bullied a lot, and I couldn't figure out why they were bullying me, right? Was it because like to feel powerful or to fit in or because they were bored or whatever? And I've been thinking a lot about it, and I've realised it's because I made it so easy for them. Like I was goth. I was a ginger goth. I was the only goth in my school, right? I didn't realise that wearing all black and being really quiet could draw so much attention to yourself. Being goth had its own set of challenges as well, like the winter was really hard because none of my gloves had fingers on them. I don't get bullied anymore though, you know. I'm really popular now actually, like the amount of people who've told me they just want to be my friend. Oh. Is anyone in here single? Give us a shout if you're single. Yeah, I was single for a really long time, right? And I tried like Tinder, you know. And I went on all these dates, and my biggest fear when going on the dates, right? Because they're meeting strangers from the internet. So I'd go on these dates and I'd end up getting murdered. But it turns out, but it turns out you just go on dates that make you want to kill yourself, so. I've always been really unlucky in love though, like my last boyfriend, oh my god, it was just a shit show, we'd fight and he'd cheat on me and all this stuff, like he told me more lies than a bus errand timetable. Like he was such a player, like he played me so much that a ref appeared and called halftime. He played me so much I started making ad revenue, you know? I Our relationship was really short as well, though. Like, it was so short that I actually saw it in the middle of a Vine compilation. And after, I took it really badly, though, because I was crazy about it, man. I took the breakup really bad. And then I was talking to my friend, and my friend was saying, you know, there was red flags from the start of your relationship, but, like, red's my favorite colour. And she, you know, she's a bit weird, like, she fancies herself as a bit of a psychologist, right? So she goes to me, you've got daddy issues, and that's why you let men treat you like trash, because you got daddy issues, right? And I was taken back by this, like, that's like, it's really misogynistic to say, like, it's 2019. We should acknowledge that my mother had an equal role in fucking me up. A side note about my mom, actually, she raised me by herself. She's a single mom, and she dated all these people. Like, she dated like builders and businessmen and doctors and whatever. And then I saw her last weekend, and she told me she started seeing a therapist. And I was like, where'd you meet him? I do have a boyfriend now, though, actually, so, but I was single for such a long time that when I did eventually get a boyfriend, I was scared to tell people in case I was the only one that could see him. And, you know, like, I went to, like, my school was really religious, like, it's a Catholic school because it's fucking Ireland, but, it was really religious, and they told us, you know, sex is bad, and if you have sex, you're going to hell, and there's pictures of Jesus on the wall and statues of Jesus everywhere, right? But see, my current boyfriend has like long hair and a beard, and I'm like a bit too into it, you know. Like anything he wants to try on down, you know. Like the other day, he suggested that we should try a threesome, right? And I said, threesome? Why don't you invite 12 of your closest friends? We could make a whole thing about it, like go for a meal beforehand and sit on one side of the table, have some wine, you know, dress up, have some sandals, you know, it'd be cool. That's kind of all I remember, so.